They're here to show off and do a little goofing off. And a big attraction today is on stage in the South Wing, where Tim Laird is welcoming one of Kentucky's top chefs.
That's right, Kevin. Rod Jones from Rodney's on Broadway in Georgetown is here.
So we're going to add just a little bit of butter to this.
He'll be revealing his secrets through some tasty dishes made with Kentucky beef in front of a huge and hungry studio audience.
And I hope they're thirsty too, because I have 2 Kentucky Proud cocktails. Everything in them comes from right here in the Bluegrass, and they're easy to make yourself.
It's going to be a lot of fun, so what do you say? Let's hit it. It's Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs at the Kentucky State Fair, and all the fun starts right now. That's downtown Triple Crown. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett, and you've made your way to the Kentucky State Fair. And you know, there's a lot of food at the fair. You can find everything from funnel cakes to the pineapple whip to everything on the midway and in between. But we've got some great recipes that deal with how to make beef at its best. Coming up next, right here on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. Let's get into the show. What do you say? Let me introduce the co-host of our show, Tim Laird. Tim.
Hello, Kevin! Yeah, baby! How are you, man?
I am fantastic. Look at this crowd out here.
Oh my gosh, look at this crowd. I love the State Fair. Love the crowd we bring out. I am so excited. I always love coming to the fair. Every year we do the show, and it's just so much fun. Great food out there, too, I'll tell you what.
You know, I've had a chance to sample some of the stuff out front. That is really good, but when you look at a piece of beef like this, I don't know if it gets any better than this.
I don't. I'll tell you what. The Kentucky Beef Council, aren't they phenomenal? And look at this. I can't wait to see what Chef is going to do with this. It's going to be great. I know that.
Well, it really is. The secrets that he's revealing means that you can make the very same dishes right in the comforts of your own home. So, Tim, what do you say we get the show started? I'll get out of the way and let you all do the cooking.
All right, we'll start cooking, Kevin.
All right.
Here we go. All right, everybody. I'll tell you what, I am excited. It's a great day to be out here at the Kentucky State Fair because I have one of the greatest chefs that we have. His name is Rod Jones. He's from Rodney's on Broadway in Georgetown, Kentucky, and he does it right. So without further ado, Chef Rod Jones. Woo! Rodney!
What's going on, my friend?
How are you, buddy?
How's everybody doing out there today?
How about that? This audience, oh my, now look at this thing.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe this. Tell me about this cut.
We got a ribeye here that we're gonna take the cap off of it and make a little fillet out of it. I think this is the best part of the whole cow. It's funny, this little piece right here has so much marbling and it's just great texture. So we'll get right on the way, all right?
Let's get on it going.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull this cap right off.
So that comes in, that's the first part.
Yeah, yeah. You just kind of go right along the line there, pull it back.
And look at this now.
Now, see how that knife goes through that? It does the same to you. So you got to be very careful.
I'll tell you what, exactly. That's a sharp knife. I mean, the way that's cutting through the beef is like butter. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and I love the marbling on this.
Oh,
this looks absolutely beautiful.
This is prime beef.
Prime beef.
Prime beef. You only 2% of all the beef in the world is prime. We got some right here on the stage today.
You can go to your butcher if you want to do this and have the butcher ask him to do it.
Give you the ribeye cap. I'm going to just cut that into little strips.
That's a nice cut. That's not just a little strip. That's a really good piece.
Oh, it's nice. And then we're going to take our bacon.
Oh, bacon, gang. How about that? Just when you didn't think it got better.
You can never go wrong with bacon.
Yeah, Kentucky Proud bacon, too. So you got it all going on, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, and then we're just going to take this bacon.
So you actually just kind of roll the strip up a little bit that you cut, and then the bacon goes around the outside.
Holds it up.
All right.
And then we're going to take a little skewer here.
There you go.
A little skewer.
Wow.
Right through there. What you got is one of your best little fillets you're ever going to have. This has more marbling than you're ever going to get. This is the best part of the cow.
Once you get it to this stage, it goes into a really hot skillet, right?
Yep. And we're going to just sear this.
Again, that's that's one of the secrets. Make sure it's hot.
Good and hot.
Because you want to caramelize that outer skin, right? Where it turns
Correct.
nice and brown.
Yes.
And you get those good crusties in there that I
Yep.
love.
That's where all the flavor comes from.
The flavor. Goes down.
We're gonna hit it, and while we're doing this, while this is cooking, we're
Yep.
gonna do the sauce for it.
Okay.
All right, what we've done is we have a little port wine.
A little port wine, you can buy that anywhere, and that goes. So
You're
this
gonna
goes
wanna-
into the
Into
pan.
the skillet, and you'll reduce until it gets to this consistency. About a half a bottle. You're gonna pour that in there.
So that's what happens. So once you put the port wine in the skillet, you've actually let it reduce, which is nice because you want it to hold up to that
Well,
big beef flavor.
Well, and the bacon and the beef, yes, you got this. You got the yin and yang going on with this.
That's a good yin and yang. Bacon and beef.
Yes.
Love that. Nice combination.
All right. We'll take it. We'll put it on the plate.
Here comes the plate up. And see, this is one of those things. This is easy to do. This is why, don't be afraid. Just go ahead, roll your beef up, get the bacon going.
Yep. Ready to go. All right, then we'll watch this sauce over here.
All right.
And we're going to add the butter. We're just going to work that in there.
And again, this is kind of your chef's secret that you're revealing here, that you have the ice because you want to
Slows it
cool it
down.
down, slows it down so it's not
So the butter doesn't separate.
And that's the thing, because that's important with a lot of sauces. That's
Yeah.
where it can go wrong.
It'll break on you. It'll be actually be broken, so it'll look like cottage cheese. It'll be separation, and you don't want that. You want it to be smooth and shiny, and I'm getting a lot of smoothness there and a lot of shiny.
Great secret to know. I love it.
Okay, now we're going to bring it over here to the
All right.
plating.
Here goes the plating.
Yeah. We good?
And that's the other thing, constantly stirring. You see
Make
that?
sure it's all incorporated.
Chef, you haven't stopped stirring since that's been in there. It's
No.
all incorporated. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous. Wow.
Look at the color. Take a little gorgonzola cheese.
Boy, I tell you, that's another thing that goes, great combination, is the gorgonzola or blue cheese with steak
And wine.
and wine. Big red wine.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Beef?
Beef.
What are we doing
It's
here?
all there.
What are we doing?
I love it. Wow.
And then we're going to finish it up with the Rod Jones. Tim, you've seen this, I think.
Here it is. Here's the Rod Jones signature coming up. Here it is.
Have you seen this? You've seen this a few times.
I've seen this a few times. This is it. You go to Rod's place, you know when he's in the kitchen. Here it comes. The famous signature. There it is. You know that he's put his signature on every plate. That is it. Awesome. This looks great, everybody. What do you think, gang? Does that look good?
Yes, that's
Oh.
that's beautiful.
All right.
That is a beautiful thing.
Stay with us because we have another exciting segment with Chef Rod Jones from Rodney's on Broadway in Georgetown. Coming up. Welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett, cruising the Midway on this special edition at the Kentucky State Fair. And you know what? I'm getting a little hungry, aren't you? Tim Laird has been in the South Wing, up on the cooking stage with one of Kentucky's top chefs, learning secrets to making the best beef around. What do you say we learn a few more of those secrets? Let's go back to the South Wing with Tim. Thanks, Kevin. You bet. I'm here with Chef Rod Jones from Rodney's on Broadway. I'll tell you what, Chef, I've got to taste this first creation. Oh my God. And look, I've got a stick here because we're at the Kentucky State Fair. So I grabbed one of those sticks.
That's mandatory.
And here's what you do. Here's what you do.
Roll it around
You
in
roll it around
there
and
you
all
go.
that sauce,
That's
get
my
a little
friend.
bit of the blue cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That bacon, that beef.
That bacon's kicking in, the beef, and the
pork.
creaminess of the blue cheese.
Yes.
And that's pork reduction sauce.
Unbelievable.
Woo! That is good.
That's what it is.
Man.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to show us the secrets to an incredible flank
Yes,
steak, right?
yes, yes.
Flank steak roulade.
Roulade, okay? What we're gonna do is just get this started with just a little bit of.
See, and here's
Salt.
another secret to know about Rodney. He already has his salt with the pepper together, so you don't have to go salt, then pepper. It's already mixed together, right?
Time's money.
A little kosher salt, a little fresh cracked pepper, too.
There
I know
you
you don't use both those.
There you go. So we put that right on there.
All right.
Put it on. Let this cook for just a second.
All right.
This is a little heirloom tapenade I made with heirloom tomatoes. It's got some calamari olives, a little garlic, some scallions, extra virgin olive oil, aged balsamic vinegar, and we're going to use this as a garnish for the skirt steak. And we're going to throw in some peppers. I'm going to turn this over a little
Very
bit.
good. See, and it doesn't. I'll tell you what. It's thin, so it doesn't take long to cook. It just
Not long at all.
you just hit the hot pan, 2 to 3, 4 minutes aside maybe.
Yep.
And turn it over and already have that little caramelization going on and starting to cook.
With just a little clarified butter. Let me help it out a little.
That helps a little bit too.
Just a little.
And that's for flavoring, not because it's going to stick, right? Because
Right.
a good secret to that, for the steak to not stick, is make sure it's a hot pan. And once you put it in there, leave it alone for a little bit. Let it caramelize, then flip it over, right?
Yep.
I learned that from you. See, I'm taking notes.
You're taking notes. You've done great with me. Is there a fourth show, fifth show?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so we don't want to get this all the way done. I need a little bit of that white wine down there, please.
Gotcha.
Just a touch.
All right.
You want to put it in there for me?
Oh, I'd love to.
Just a little bit.
I'm used to
About it.
pouring wine and beverages. A little bit like that. Is that good?
Perfect. Now you can smell it.
Oh. Wow.
Now we're going. Now we're going. All right? So now we're going to throw some peppers. You can do this whole dish in one skillet.
See, that's what I like too. One skillet. That means less mess at home.
That's right.
When you don't have all those dishwashers like you have at the restaurant, one skillet is great.
Got your Bermuda
Plus, it's already
onions.
flavored. That pan has got the wonderful flavoring.
Right.
And it's,
We got our Bermuda onions, our red, yellow sweet peppers. Add a little garlic. Just a tiny bit. Now we're going to lay these. This is what's really kind of the fun part. Just kind of lay those in there.
and see, what's nice about this dish is you're letting the skirt steak rest after it came out of the pan. And now,
We're going to add some pepper.
what I love is that's kind of your topper, right?
Yeah.
All along there, all that wonderful goodness that came in there. Oh,
Huh?
chef, does that look good?
Does that look good or what?
Looks good, smells good.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All right. Now we're just gonna. Now we're gonna take the two longer skewers.
Got the skewers going.
One,
Need probably a couple, 3, because that is,
just two.
all right.
All right. Voila. Now we still got our skillet going.
Right.
We're gonna put the base for the roulade, which is a few of those
Some nice mushrooms.
portobello mushrooms.
You're using portobellos.
That I'll put on top.
Okay.
Little green onion,
Green onion.
little fresh diced seeded tomato. Let this go for a little bit. You like
yeah.
that, don't you?
I tried this in your kitchen, and I remember
It went everywhere.
It went everywhere. I don't do that at home anymore either. Little fresh spinach.
The spinach going. Now we want to overcook this now.
No, I think that's where,
People-
again, at
people-
home, I think a lot of times you'll overcook the spinach, and you don't want to do that, right?
No.
It comes out to that, just that wilty off.
Yeah.
You just want to slightly wilt it.
That's it. Okay, it's done.
All right, it's done. That quickly. It's done.
All right.
All right.
Now our second. Take this roll on, right down the middle.
All right, right between the two skewers.
Yes, sir. Okay. This over here to our plate. This probably won't be very good.
Oh, that looks.
I don't know. We might have to redo this.
Oh, chef.
Voila.
Finally, that heirloom tomato tapenade.
I tell you, I amaze myself with this stuff.
That.
Beautiful. We're gonna finish this up, Tim.
You got to do this. You got to do the signature. I mean, here's the thing.
I'm gonna let you do it this time, all right?
Oh, I can assign one of your dishes?
There you go, buddy.
Oh man, here it goes. I don't know if I can do that. I don't have that Rod Jones style, but I'm gonna do it. Yes! Wow! Now that is incredible. That is so awesome. I'll tell you what. All right, Rod, I want to thank you so much. That is just incredible what you do. Oh my God, you're always the best.
The show rolls on from the Kentucky State Fair. Up next, it's cocktail time. We'll be making a Bloody Mary, which will be made with ingredients entirely from Kentucky, including bourbon. It's Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, coming up. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett. As promised, it's cocktail time, and our very own Tim Laird is mixing up 2 Kentucky Proud cocktails. What do you say we get the secrets to those, Tim? You're going to do 2 of these today.
Kevin, you know, since we're out of the state fair, I thought it only fair that we do 2. Absolutely. So anyway, and I'll tell you, here's the secret. It's all about Kentucky Proud, and I want to make sure that every ingredient that I'm using comes right here from Kentucky.
Now, some people might think, you know, that's not going to be easy to do.
Right.
But, you know, really it is if you just think about it.
Exactly. And here's the secret. You can do this at home because, again, one of the things I do in cocktails, I want to make sure they're easy, they taste good, and you can do them.
Well, one thing I noticed right away, outside of the bourbon being from Kentucky, L8.
And it has a wonderful ginger taste, a real ginger taste, and ginger and bourbon go together phenomenally. So since this was kind of an original.
It's like love and marriage,
right?
I
love it. I'm actually going to use an Old Forester first bottled Kentucky bourbon. So first bourbon actually bottled was Old Forester. So I'm going to put about 2 ounces of that. And I'm going to top it off with a little bit of the Ale-8 that goes in. And again, what I love about this cocktail, ginger and bourbon, just a nice combination. It's wonderful, and it has that little effervescence. So even on a hot day, this is a cool, refreshing cocktail.
So instead of going out and grabbing the ginger ale, just pick up a little Ale-8.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Here it is, my Ale-8 bourbon. Cheers. Let's see how we did, Kevin.
Cheers.
Let's give it the final test.
Hard to mess this one up.
Oh, absolutely fabulous.
It is good. Now that's one of 2 Kentucky Proud drinks.
One of 2
making.
Kentucky Prouds. Now I am excited. I'll tell you what, I found.
Has anybody noticed that Tim just has cups of ice at his disposal? It's like
Always.
everywhere he goes, he whips out a cup of ice.
Always.
Cocktail time.
Always ready to go. Again, we're going to keep this one Kentucky Proud, and I found this incredible, incredible Bloody Mary mix. It's called Bloody Kentucky. It's good on its own. You can put vodka like a traditional Bloody Mary, but hey, we're going all Kentucky Proud, so I'm going to pair this as a nice premium product, so I'm going to pair it up with a little bit of Woodford. I'm stepping up the bourbon here. So about 2 ounces of Woodford goes into my glass with ice. By the way, this is going to make your brunches better. I can't wait, I'll tell you. And then
make any meal better, frankly.
Exactly. Then about 2 ounces of the Bloody Kentucky. That goes in, and you can see it's very thick, rich,
really
delicious.
is.
All right, Kevin, let's give it a try.
Cheers.
Here it is. Boom. Wow. How good is that?
Wow, it's very
Spicy,
good. And
flavorful.
that's good.
Boom, that's great. All right.
We hope you've all enjoyed the show today, have you? How about it for Tim Laird, who showed you how to make some great Kentucky Proud cocktails here. Tim, thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Oh, great working with you. Thank you for everything.
Well, we appreciate you with Chef Rod Jones from Rodney's on Broadway, revealing the secrets to his fine dishes. Of course, if you're looking for the recipes from today's show, as well as all of our sponsors, we encourage you to log on to our website. It's newlocaltv.com. There you'll not only find the recipes to all of our shows, but you'll find a complete, easy-to-use restaurant guide. Check it out at newlocaltv.com. For Tim Laird, I'm Kevin Harnett, and on behalf of all of us at B&B Productions, we'll see you next time on Secrets of Bluegrass Chef.
Come back again next week.